US President Donald Trump has warned he could consider bombing Iran if Tehran refuses to reach an agreement over the new nuclear program. Trump has warned in an interview that if Tehran does not make a deal, there could be bombing. In turn, tensions now prevail in the region. Iran has stocked up on launch-ready missiles underground, and they could, if required, want to launch at the US-related positions. Donald Trump basically is threatening that if the agreement does not go ahead, there could be action on it, including imposing secondary tariff on countries purchasing goods from Russia and Iran. Iran, meanwhile, refusing to yield to Donald Trump's bomb threat, preparing underground missile arsenal to strike US-related positions if required. Iranian President Massoud Rajavi has said that Iran did not avoid talks. It was a breach of promise by the USA, and that caused issues for Iran too. Iran is saying America must prove that they can build trust. Two countries, remember, have been known to be arch rivals, and nuclear agreements have been, in fact, one of the big bone of contentions.
We're going to make a decision on secondary tariffs on Iran based on whether or not they're going to make a deal. If they're going to make a deal, then we're never going to put secondary tariffs on. We're going to hope they have a great, long, and successful life as a country. But we'll see what happens. It's very interesting. I can't imagine them doing anything else but making a deal. I would prefer a deal to the other alternative, which I think everybody in this plane knows what that is. And that's not going to be pretty, and I do not prefer that.
Joining me now is Shashank Mattu from India Today's Global. Shashank, good morning. Tell me more about this. Tensions are escalating. But why do you think Donald Trump possibly used such strong words, and what is Iran doing about it?
Right. Well, Pooja, Donald Trump is being very clear at this point in time. What he's trying to signal to Iran is that, look, we can do this the easy way or the hard way when it comes to negotiations between America and Iran on its nuclear program. He's made very, very clear that he wants to deal with Iran, that he wants Iran to give up its nuclear program in exchange for removal of sanction and a better relationship between America and Iran. But at the same time, he has also been very, very willing to use pressure on Iran to get them to do what he wants. So, for example, during his first term as president, he imposed very, very strict sanctions on Iran. He also pulled out of the nuclear agreement. As you very rightly mentioned, nuclear issues have been a bone of contention in the past. And so now this threat of bombing is coming on the back of that. He's trying to signal to Iran that, look, there are countries like Israel which are chomping at the bit, really, to strike your nuclear facilities and to remove by force your ability to manufacture nuclear weapons. But I don't want that. I want a peaceful deal with you. But if you force my hand, I will have to resort to force. So he's sending a signal to Tehran that he wants a deal, but he's willing to use force.
So clearly, at this juncture, Donald Trump's new administration, remember, very vocal, very clear, possibly leading to tensions too. Shashank, thank you very much for now.